Hey everybody, welcome back to another Diecast review. This is Chase Briscoe's 2018 Charlotte Roval in the first Charlotte Roval Xfinity race. Race win diecast, as you can see with all the confetti all over this car. This car does come with, alright, let's start here. Stuart Haas Racing 10-year anniversary. Got the race win card here in Rossburg, Ohio. Because that's where Charlotte's at, is Rossburg, Ohio. So, that's something. But, outside of that, he led 33 laps, won by 1.4 seconds. Pretty much had this one in the bag. He ran a good race that whole time, so it was by no means a close one or anything that was too shocking. And then Briscoe makes Roval history. Let's see, did they get the right location back here at all? Charlotte Motor Speedway. So at least I got the track right, but just a little issue on the front there. Lionel doing things they do. Bag of confetti, which is all over the car. And then we also have this here, special autographed edition. So, actually, it's a really neat autograph, kind of like my Eric Jones car. We'll get into that, though, after we go through the box. So, standard race win box for the 2018 Xfinity season. We got the Xfinity Series logo, the race win sticker, the raced version down there. They've been using this raced version since, oh, good grief, 2003, 2 maybe? I mean, this is a iconic logo for diecast collectors. Then we got the 98, and then the confetti all over the car. Standard finish, 2018 race winner. And then one of 250 autographed Ford Mustangs. So on to the diecast. This was a must get for me. I'm a huge Briscoe fan. I can't say... Tonight's the Eldora Dirt Derby. Obviously, he won last year, but I'm going to always cheer for Moffitt over Briscoe, but I am definitely a big fan of Briscoe. I think he's a great guy. I think he's an awesome racer. I think he absolutely should have had the 22 ride, but, Cindric has some daddy ties, so that's how he got that ride. But otherwise, I think Chase Briscoe was the clear choice for that 22 Xfinity card a couple years ago. So we'll start on the left side here. We got some confetti inside the wheel here. We got it down here on the splitter, all over the hood, all over the windshield. 98, we got a couple of little donuts down here on the skirt. Hunt Brothers Pizza, Chase Briscoe's name's covered up, the winter sticker's covered up. We got Ford, the ethanol ring, a little bit of race mark back here, and then you can see again we got confetti in the bottom of the wheel there. So yeah, this thing was caked in confetti. Onto the back, we got the rookie stripes, a little bit of confetti on the back. Ford is on the deck lid. Nobody's going to know that because confetti everywhere. Confetti all over the back here. It does say Briscoe on there somewhere. On the roof. Also has a 98 in Ford, but all you see is confetti. It's everywhere. It looks awesome. So down the right side, we got Ford. Pretty clean right side. Again, confetti in the wheels. Confetti along the right side here. Nothing really race damage on here. Again, more on the wheel here, more on the splitter, but not a huge bunch of damage like Blaney's win was, but definitely got confetti everywhere on this guy. So all over the right side again. The name rail's covered, the window's covered, the post is covered. I mean, why bother sponsoring this car at this point? If the sponsor had any interest in getting it produced, it sure couldn't be because their logo was going to be visible. There you see the Ford logo, again, covered up by a ton of confetti. There's the signature there. You see how it kind of blends in. You get it in the right light, and you can see it really well. And then you get in the bad light, and you can't hardly see it at all. A lot like the Eric Jones signature I got, where in the light, you can tell exactly where it is, and if it's out of the light, you really can't see it. So, neat, in my opinion. I really like it. Xfinity and Briscoe on here. We got that special banner under all the confetti, of course. There's our Mustang front end. More confetti all over that splitter down there, on the bumper, on the grill. It's just everywhere. Then this is where you actually do get some race mark. You got a little bit here on the left front, a little bit of race rubber on the rest of the car here, down the right front here. I'm not sure. I think that's just shading. I'm hoping that's not a finish, but yeah, that's just shading. But yeah, we've got race marks and race rubber all down the left front and right front. Under the hood, we got our engine detail, or what they call engine detail. It's not, it's a silver block, so go nuts. I showed the Chase Elliott diecast, or I will. I'm not sure which one of these will post first, but they did change a few things. So I did use this car as comparison from the 2017 or 2018 to 2019. So worth taking a look at that to make sure you can see the differences. They did change the mold. They did change a few other things. So it's good to see the differences. But other than that, just basically it's a good old autographed confetti version. These are always fun. I love getting the confetti covered cars. As I said, Chase Briscoe's a good guy to root for, so wasn't a hard choice there. this one is gonna go great with his Homestead win and his Eldora win. I got both those signed, one at Kansas and the other one came signed. So I'm starting to get a few more of my cars signed when I buy them. I like getting them signed at the track, don't get me wrong, but there's a huge backlash going on right now against fans that bring cars to the track because they think they're selling them, which, I mean, is, I guess, a fair point because I did end up having to sell a few of mine here with the trailer I had to buy and a couple other things. So, you know, financially, I had to make some choices, and I kept the ones I liked, regardless of if they were signed or not. You know, I got my De Benedetto and a couple others for sale that I had got signed in person, which, if I had the choice, I would love to keep it, but I don't have a choice, so I had to get rid of it one way or the other. But so that's my thing about taking cars to the track. I'm still going to take a few to Bristol with me, but not near as many as, you know, other races. If I know there's an appearance, I'll take a couple, but I have really no reason to go out there and grab and bring a bunch of drivers because at the end of the day, I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to have a good time, but I'm going to basically plan for the appearances only, and then the rest of the cars are just going to stay because I don't need to have a bunch of people sitting there screaming at you because you got cars. I mean, they assume you're just going to sell them on eBay, which, again, people do that, so they're not off, but unfortunately it kind of ruins it for the rest of us. So anyway, this has been a long little rant at the end of the review here, so I would definitely, if you're a Chase Briscoe or Ford fan, pick this up. I think it's neat to have one sponsored by Toyota that's covered in confetti and one sponsored by Ford that's covered in confetti, so I think that's kind of neat. But anyway, if you have enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff there. Let's see, turn on the notification bell. I think that might be it. Yeah, that's about it. So this has been Race Craze. Thank you all for watching, and we will see you all in the next Diecast review.